huge mofongo guy. So delicious. Shout out to my man David Claypool for putting me onto it. Absolute legend. All right, Jhansel, I think all systems are a go. We're feeling good. I know we're looking good. So let's get it started. Hamm Planet Podcast, episode number 7 is live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Top of the morning, folks. Good afternoon and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hamm Planet Podcast. I'm your host, Peter Hamm. And if you're new to the podcast, great to have you here. This podcast is all about providing value to you in your life. Simple as that. And hopefully we provide a few laughs and chuckles in between. So get excited, get hyped, because we got a special one on tap today. We have the king of Puerto Rican real estate in the building. I'm lucky to say he's a great friend of mine. He is an attorney. He is the managing broker of El Dorado Realty. And he's a one-of-a-kind character. He's the one and only Jhansel Núñez. Jhansel, how we doing, bro?
Excellent, man. How are you, guy?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm feeling blessed. And I gotta admit, Jhansel, my day got a little bit better now that I'm seeing you. So, hyped to have you on and super happy that you accepted my invitation.
I really appreciate it. It's an honor being part of this project that you're embarking on. So, let's fucking hit it.
That's what I'm talking about, Jhansel. That's the type of energy we need. Well, let's get right to it then. So, as you know, I said it's tradition that I send over a few questions prior to the podcast, and I'm scrolling through your answers now, and
I'm getting close right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't. I thought that the first question would be, "Are you naked?" or something like that. I don't know. Sorry for that.
No, we don't let the audience know that. It's secret.
Okay. Sorry for that. I apologize.
It's all good. It's better to keep it secret because it lets the mind explore for the listeners.
But if you tell them that you're naked, then they will start, oh my God, he probably is hot. He's Puerto Rican, so he's hot. I don't know, maybe that's...
point. That's a valid point, you know?
I'm single, ladies.
That is a good point. Jhansel Núñez, he's single and he's got shit going for him, so give him a shout. Give him a shout, ladies. Give him a shout. Jhansel Núñez, you can find them on Facebook, Instagram, and who knows, maybe Match.com. But anyways, Jhansel, going through your questions, and I noticed that you put down that you've been to Venezuela. So how was that trip?
To be honest, I didn't want to go to Venezuela. I've been watching the news, reading everything. I know the situation was bad. So I went in. It was a family trip with my ex-father-in-law. So sure. He has tons of actually he has family. Like he built relationships with Venezuelans, and they call family each other, and they treat us like super well. I have made friends. I even made friends in Venezuela. We still talk frequently. And
I love that.
One of them moved to Miami, and he's doing well in Miami.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm super happy for him. Actually, we spoke today. I asked him a question about a place. Actually, we went in Caracas, in Venezuela. The thing is that when we got into Venezuela, like, I was actually seeing the people standing outside of places trying to buy food. And I told my ex-father-in-law, hey, man, you're seeing this? This is true. It was, no, that's the government. That's a conspiracy. That's bullshit. Yeah, and I was like, hell no, man. I'm seeing these people outside, like, starving. And obviously, we were staying in a nice, we were staying in a nice place. So we had like their own version of
clearly not the worst part of town. So I mean, that's just
no. That means, it was a nice place.
It speaks volumes to it.
But we went to a restaurant and they didn't have oil to cook to fry.
You gotta have olive oil.
Yeah, they didn't have anything to fry stuff, so they can only serve you white rice or boiled potatoes and stuff like that.
Wow. That's honestly,
But
a lot of
I
times we
want to
don't
add
think
something.
about. Yeah.
I want to add something.
Please do, brother. Yeah.
Having said that, and I apologize for saying this. I don't want to ever go back to Venezuela. However, Venezuela has the most magical and beautiful place on earth. It's
Yeah,
called Canaima.
absolutely.
It's called
Canaima?
Canaima.
Canaima?
Canaima. Yeah, it's in the jungle.
Canaima.
Like you have to take a a plane to land in a short strip. But man, that place, that's actually paradise. Like they have the tallest waterfall in
Yeah.
the world. In Venezuela, it's called El Salto del Ángel. Angels jump in English, and
That
it's
sounds
magical,
intense.
man. No man, it's magical.
That sounds magically
Eh,
intense.
yeah, and I walked through the jungle with my white Converse. I wasn't prepared for that.
You might ruin the Converse in that scenario, but hey, it sounds 1,000% worth it.
Like everyone listening, if you want to go to a place that you will actually
Right. Gives you
like
perspective.
feel, yeah, it's Canaima in Venezuela. They filmed there several movies. I think Jurassic Park, the first one, was
Yeah.
filmed there, and they have many other movies.
I mean, I've heard nothing but good things. Heard nothing but good things. But I also heard another thing, Hansel. I heard one time you had an incident at the airport. I don't know. Sarah brought it up to me. A funny story
No.
at the airport.
No, it wasn't at the airport. It was actually in the Dominican Republic. My family is from the Dominican Republic. I was 12 years old. I was staying there in one of my grandma's home there, and my mom was staying on her family side.
Okay.
Right. So that my family is extremely poor. The house was built like 100. It was like 100 years old, all wood with holes in the wall that you can see. Actually, you can look to the outside. It didn't have power. It didn't have running water, but we love it there. I like actually, as a teenager, going there was nice. It was the countryside. It was good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, a neighbor passed an electric cable to the house, and the house burned up. And my mom, she has all my documents and my brother's documents. So all the passports got burned. I was born in New York, so my passport is blue. So I was illegal in the Dominican Republic, and getting the passport back, that was a nightmare. They asked me about my friends, like their names, what clothes they wear, like do you go to the movies? Tell me the name of the theater, or tell me the last movie you saw. Insane.
All types of crazy stuff.
Yeah, and I was 12 years old when that happened.
That's I thought it was going to be funnier. That's kind of like, damn, unfortunate.
Well, I saw like in the History Channel National Geographic program, Looked Up Abroad.
Love National Geographic.
Yeah, I was illegal in the Dominican Republic for 3 months. Like,
hey, honestly, if
I couldn't go out,
if something crazy happens to your passport, that's the thing. Like that kind of same approach where you have to go through the whole long process of getting a passport would happen like in any country, I feel like. But that's a crazy way to lose a.
No, definitely, and you have people waiting in line to get that people waiting in line to get appointments for another date to apply for a visa and a passport.
Months down the road sometimes.
Yeah, and you know that maybe the funny part was that I got the accent, the Dominican accent.
Yep.
Because the Dominican, they have their own accent. Puerto Rican, we have our own accent in Spanish. So I was speaking pretty much Dominican to the embassy, whatever. So
that helps.
You didn't believe the story, probably.
If you got the Dominican accent, I feel like you're good in that scenario. But if you come there sounding like you're from, Asia, they might think you're not supposed to be there. Oh, well.
It wasn't that fun of a story. Sorry.
It was. Maybe
it's the delivery. You're sad now. Where are you sad?
I'm feeling your pain of the passport loss. And you know what? I'd be pretty pissed off. So
He got burned. He got burned, man.
I know, bro. Anyways, Hansel, yeah, I know you said you wrote something on your hands you wanted to ask me, and you
Yeah,
wrote it there
I
so
didn't
you
want
remember
to.
it.
Yeah,
Fire away, broski. I'm ready.
I didn't want to forget. Like, don't forget this question because I think it's a very deep question. Are
I
you
love
ready
it.
for it?
I'm ready.
before you started the podcast, we were talking
Yeah.
about superheroes, Dragon Ball Z, Batman, Superman, all of that. So I asked you who were your favorite, who was your favorite superhero, and you said it's your cue. You said
Oh, you want me to give it away?
yeah. You said
Batman.
Batman. Batman. Everyone loves Batman.
It's got to be
He-
Batman.
Here's my question to you:
Absolutely.
who do you think is better
Okay.
for society?
Okay. Yeah. That puts a
Batman,
okay.
Batman, or Mr. Bruce Wayne?
Gotta go with Bruce Wayne, honestly.
Why?
Because you gotta go with Bruce Wayne because he honestly the Bruce Wayne part of his life, him being like a normal everyday guy, well, a very wealthy one, but he's got a lot
He's
of
a fucking billionaire. He's a
yeah,
billionaire.
he's got a lot going on, but he also has a lot of shit going on around him that's kind of takes away from him being Batman. So I think he would honestly be happier and help solve more crimes and do Batman shit if he just went full out 24/7, 365 days a year, Batman. But, that's just how I feel. I think he should always be
Okay.
wearing the cape and mask. Even at
Okay.
the restaurants, just wear it all the time.
Yeah, wear your mask. Okay, so I will say that definitely it's Bruce Wayne, but maybe for well, maybe not for the same reason that you said. I think that Bruce Wayne is something that people can aspire to be. You know,
Absolutely.
a kid in
Oh,
Gotham
yeah.
can dream and say, "Oh, I want to be a billionaire. I want to work my ass off." Well,
Yeah.
in his case, he inherited all his billions, but
He had some help, but
yeah, he has some help.
he did a lot of good things, no doubt about that, and that's like reasonable as opposed to them being a superhero. But
Yeah. So what inspires you, Petey, to be great, to be a Bruce Wayne in real life? Then
I love that question, Hansel. It's a
I know
good
I
one. It's
told you,
right
I
up my
told you,
alley. I would say
told you.
what inspires me, what brings out the Batman within me or the Bruce Wayne.
The Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, and the good part is leading by example. And I
Hmm.
feel like if you're able to do that for yourself, you're able to help others through doing that. Doing what matters most. Doing what matters most. And what I mean by that is trying to be noble and trying to always do the right thing and prioritizing the right things in your life. And at the end of the day, I think one of the most valuable things you can do with people is create good times, create good memories, and create moments that lead to amazing things. And when I'm doing that, that's when I feel like it's bringing out the Batman in me. And
What do you want your legacy to be when you die?
I want people to say, Peter Hamm, guy was a damn good man, and he taught me a lot of things, and he was someone who I could always count on and who I could always know that he would always believe in me, and it helped me do a lot of great things. So I'm hoping to motivate a lot of people and encourage a lot of people to bring out the best within them, and I hope that they would always remember that message. and know that
Yeah.
each person's vision of success or being better is unique to each individual. Like every single person defines it differently,
Hmm.
and that's just the nature of humanity. We all have a lot of good in our life, and you got to focus on the good. That'd be my
Yeah,
message.
that's a great answer. I appreciate it.
I feel like when you talk about good ideas with someone else, you keep with someone you're clicking with, at least to a modest degree. The conversation turns into a good idea and can turn into a good thing. So we started talking about business, and then I was like, like, why do we do what we do? What are we doing with our time? Like, if we look at it on the most minuscule scale, and like with each minute during the day, like what are we actually doing, and how can we align that with what we want our legacy to be after we die? And it ain't easy to align what you're doing for an income with what you want your legacy to be. But I think if you can find a balance or get close to it, then I think people feel a lot better about life.
Yeah.
So I love those questions, Jhansel. I'm all into those. And I try and ask a lot of people that as much as I can, because I feel like it really connects you with them, or you get to learn a lot about their personality kind of in a quick way. Because when I first
Yeah.
asked Chris, granted, we
Uh-huh.
were kind of shooting the shit. He was like, I was like, brother, what do you want to be remembered for? He's like, golf beauty. And I'm just like, I know you do. But then I was like, all right, what else? Then he started going into message, which you'll have to ask him, because I feel like that's one of those.
Yeah, yeah. But definitely getting that balance, trying to align what you want to accomplish with what you want your legacy to be is
Yeah,
hard.
very,
But at
very
the same
difficult.
time, but sometimes
Yeah.
life puts you in a position that you can really do it. And I will tell you mine.
Yes, please
Um,
do. I'd love to.
I'm an attorney. I've been an attorney in Puerto Rico for 6 years. And since day one in law school, I fell in love with the law, and I was in love, and I said I was until maybe 2017. I will say that Maria, the Hurricane Maria, maybe make everything flourish and come out. But I was already maybe feeling strained by the profession because I wasn't making the money I was supposed to be making. I wanted some changes in my life. I wanna be an adult, a grown ass man, and
Absolutely.
my career actually was preventing me from doing that. So that's when
Yep.
the opportunity of starting El Dorado Realty (EDR) came up, and I was
Hmm.
ready. When the opportunity knocked on the door, I was already ready for that. And that's my motto. My motto is that luck happens when hard work meets opportunity. And
Amen.
exactly, and yeah, I amen to that. And I put myself in a position where I was able to, start the business with Sarah, with Chris, with Gio, with Matt, with all these people. And and now you are on board, and maybe Josue will be on board, my best friend. So that will be great, because it's my people, and I want my people to succeed. And I think that will be my
100%.
legacy. My
Oh,
legacy
I
will
love that.
be Jhansel wanted me to succeed. That's all.
I love that. I love it. That's honestly, that's, I feel like that was basically mine, but I just kind of ran with it. But yeah, I love that mentality, Hansel. And I
Yeah.
know you will be.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I'm
Yeah.
working hard for that.
That's way
And
down the road,
that's,
though. We got
yeah,
100 years
yeah.
minimum.
That's the Orca mentality. That's the pot mentality. If you have an idea, you have to share it with the people that you trust, and that will help you in two ways. That will help you get criticism, make you see the reality of your idea, and at the same time, you'll find partners. And that's my mentality. Like, let's work together. You have an idea, What's your idea? Okay,
Boom.
this is how I think it will succeed. Let's make it happen, and that's all. That's all.
Couldn't agree more. And I feel like more and more every day, just having that mentality of like thinking about, okay, what's got to be done for us to get to the next step, next goal is huge. And it's always more effective and feels better when, as you mentioned, you build that network just a little bit more of people that you trust, that can get it done and do it well, and share that same sort of mentality that they want. That you have people on your team that are like, you know what, I want everyone to believe in me to succeed. And I feel like the more of an environment anyone can get in, that's like the people around you want that.
The
no
Orca
doubt
pod.
about it. Yeah.
The pod.
Orca pod, swimming through the sea.
Exactly. And you're going with your buddies. You're talking. You're strategizing. You're thinking. You're sharing culture. That's all. That's what it's all about.
That's the good stuff in life.
Definitely.
Jhansel, brother, I know you went to law school, and I have always had a lot of respect for anyone who goes to law school. I got a lot of good buddies who went, and I've never experienced it firsthand, but from when my buddies went into law school, didn't get to chill with them as much because they were in law school. So, how did you decide to go to law school from that?
Oh, the story is good. When I started college, I was supposed to become a doctor, a pediatrician.
Okay.
And I always liked the psychology, so I started taking courses in psychology, and then I decided to make the move to psychology. And then when I was studying psychology, I started taking political science classes, and I was like, "Oh my god,
those are great!
I really like this."
Yeah, it's great stuff to know.
Yeah, I love history, and I love how history affects the human mind, and I love that.
Absolutely, it's very essential for people to learn history. Like, I feel like it needs to be more of an emphasis because humanity, what we've done, we always gotta remember that so we can keep getting to a better place in society. I don't know.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Or in the world.
So this professor,
yeah,
she took me under her wing, and she told me, you know what, you should become a lawyer. You have the potential to be a great lawyer. So I will send you with these professors to go talk to them.
What was her name?
Help you. De Leon. I don't remember her name.
Professor De Leon.
Yeah, her last name was De Leon.
Professor De Leon, if you're listening, thank you. You're a good motivator.
Yeah. Oh, I saw her, and when she saw me at law school once, she was like, "Oh my God, you made it!" And I told her in person because of you. And
no way.
Yes, yeah, I got that opportunity.
Of me? That's crazy.
Yeah, because of her, man.
Oh, because of her.
Of her.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
Did I say? Yeah, did I say?
Yeah, no. It made it.
It made sense. Okay,
it's a classic mix-up, but it made absolute sense.
Thank you.
How's she doing? Is she still holding up? Is she doing good?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since that was the last time I saw her. Maybe 7 years, 8 years since that encounter. And then I just became a lawyer. So,
what law did you study?
No, you study general law, like Puerto Rican law.
Yeah.
And then in your practice is that you specialize on something. You focus on a niche. You find your niche and you work it out.
Right. Yeah, I like how law school is like that. I mean, I get why doctors kind of have to split up at the beginning, but
you can make good friends in law school. I make good friends. Actually, I met Gio in law school. I met. Um, oh my God! I don't. Oh, my first partner. I met her in law school, but we were attending law school together. But we met in China on the trip to China.
Oh, okay. Did you go there?
Exchange. Yeah, I went. I've been to China twice.
I've heard
China
there's a lot of beautiful stuff in China too.
is amazing. It's amazing. China is amazing. Um, in 2011 and 2015.
Where were you in China? Because I know it's a
In
huge
20,
place.
yeah, in 2011, I only said in Beijing. We were taking this class, international law, and then in 2015, I went to Beijing again, Xi'an, and Shanghai. Oh my God, Shanghai! If you ever want to
It,
live in a big city, it's Shanghai.
it has everything you need, and
Everything,
so many people
like
to do whatever you want. From what I've seen videos and documentaries, like
yeah,
on
and
how
you see a
futuristic it is.
Rolex store, Louis Vuitton store, Fendi store, Rolex store, like all together. Like you see a Rolex store every 5 stores. There's another Rolex store. There's another like Shanghai, super luxurious, an amazing experience.
I've seen some videos, and I've been absolutely blown away by how futuristic and advanced the town is. From what I've seen, I watch like those drone videos that go through
Yeah.
the cities.
Hmm.
They're great to watch because it's awesome footage, but Shanghai, next level.
Yeah, like my favorite city in the world right now is
Would be Shanghai, you'd say?
yeah, and I've been to Medellin, and I love Medellin in Colombia, in Bogota. I love Colombia, but Shanghai
So
is
Shanghai
tough.
is over Colombia for you? Yeah.
With pain in my heart, yes. Colombia is beautiful.
I got to give Colombia a visit.
You never been to Colombia? Let's
I
go.
honestly
I'll
haven't.
take you.
I've only
I'll
been to.
take you.
I'm in. All right,
Let's
perfect.
go.
I've been wanting
Let's
to
go.
go, so now I got a reason.
You'll love
No
it, man.
way.
You'll love it.
I'm sure the flights are not too pricey right now.
No, but right now there's Corona, and they don't have it under
Oh yeah,
control.
we'll give it a few months, but we'll try and go in within the next year.
Let's go. Let's go.
Is it a good time out
You'll
there?
you'll thank me for life.
For life. Oh
For
shit,
life.
it's gonna be that much fun. Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta come back in one piece. That's just my priority.
Yeah. And you'll be.
I just gotta, it's always good to say that now so that when we do go, I can remember that.
Yeah, remember that. You have this recorded, so this is your proof.
Yeah, it really is. Jhansel, I gotta check in on this. How's the boxing going? I know you've been hitting the boxing
Oh,
a lot.
people cannot see these guns, but these guns are destructive. So I changed my boxer name. Instead of Jhansel La Flecha Núñez, La Flecha, the arrow.
Okay.
Jhansel the arrow Núñez because of my long jab. Now I'm Jhansel La Presión Núñez. Jhansel the pressure Núñez. That's my new name.
The pressure.
Yeah. You're feeling the pressure all the time. All the time.
All the time.
All the time. All the
All
time.
the time, every time. It's coming in
Every
hot.
time.
Gut shot.
Pop,
Pop, pop.
pop, pop. Yeah, so
I like
my
it.
heavy back split in the middle, so
Did
I
you
don't
get a
have heavy
belt?
back.
Get a belt with the pressure on it?
No, but I will make it. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make one for me. Order one for me.
You could honestly probably get one. I've seen them on Alibaba, and you can write whatever you want.
Yeah. Jhansel La Presión Núñez. I will love it.
That would be legendary, honestly. You could wear it after you sell a property. You wear it in front of the house.
But yeah. Whenever we close a property, a deal on the top of my shoulder.
As per tradition. Honestly, I feel like that would go viral because that's so hilarious.
Yeah, that will go viral.
Yeah.
Definitely.
the EDR Golden
Let's
Belt.
fucking do it. Let's fucking do it.
Let's
fucking do it. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna pull up the Alibaba belt options because they have ones with all types of crazy shit on them. They have ones with like you can get like jewels on it, little golden plates, and all types of. It's honestly impressive the things you can order from China and how customized they can be and how functional they can be. I have so many jerseys like NFL, NBA, hockey, soccer, a lot of jerseys from China. They're like $20 each. Phenomenal jerseys. They
you know
look
what?
legit.
Now that you're talking about this, I was actually watching a video on YouTube the other night.
Yeah.
Man, that video blew my mind up. I don't remember the name though.
Was it about how they make the jerseys?
No. It was actually
I was about to get worried.
How Africa will become the next China.
Oh. Well,
oh my God.
Like
like
10 minutes or a,
yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it was like 10 minutes. Yeah. No, man, and the information, the opportunity there,
so
insane.
Much. So
and China
much.
Is investing tons of money in Ethiopia, for example. Right now, they're rolling 5G in Ethiopia.
Yeah, I've read about it too.
We don't have 5G. Yeah, we don't have 5G here still.
Yeah, and China's buying tons of resources, tons of oil, tons of gold, because there's tons of natural resources across Africa. That's where like majority of our world's natural resources are. Well, they're everywhere, but there's a lot over there, and it's crazy because I agree that's in the works.
There's like a African Alibaba. I don't remember the name. They're compared to Amazon, and they're huge in Africa. They do everything. They do from paying, from delivery. They do tons of shit. So in 10 years, probably Africa will be the manufacturing place of the world. So your jersey will come from Africa. So we will order the belt from Africa probably.
Well, in a few years, that's going to happen. For now, I think it's still going to come from China.
Yeah.
But that's a good point about how they have their own kind of like Amazon. Mm-hmm. I have like contracted out like work before with a lot of designers and like all types of internet services, and their each country has like a different Amazon is what I've learned.
Yeah. That is huge. Delivery of packages is huge.
They're not even called Amazon. They're their own entity. They're their own company, but they just have the exact same business model. And just because it's a different country, they can do it. So,
Amazon, if you're listening, please move your headquarters to Puerto Rico. We have Act 20. We have Act 74, Act 74 or 73. I don't know. We have one of those acts, that we can help you with, and you can save tons of money, and you will be the U.S. soul, and you will making.
Get you a beautiful house too, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need to get Jeff over. He loves Puerto Rico. Yeah. He loves a good day at the beach. He's a big scuba diver, from what I've heard.
But playing golf there in Dorado Beach.
Oh, 100%. He could get a nice pina colada and just soak in the goodness. It's just fresh.
Yeah.
I think about it all the time, every day, every single day.
I know.
Every day. Jhansel, another quick question here. We've got your life motto, which I just want you to expand on because I like it a lot, but I'll read it for the audience.
Yeah.
Luck happens when hard work meets opportunities, which we kind of did talk about this a lot.
Yeah.
But why is that your life motto, my man?
because I used to complain that people less talented than me were lucky, you know, they nailed a
Yes,
good job in a big law firm or whatever.
I,
And
I hear
those
you.
motherfuckers used to call me for guidance, for counsel. When I started litigating and going to court, I was good at it. You know, my first 2 years, I was a beast. So people call me because I attended or represented clients in any type of cases.
You were
Less
just getting
criminal.
after it in all
Yeah, I was
aspects.
just going to put mileage on my license. So they used to call me from the big firms. Hey, Hansel, have you dealt with this before, or have you? And I was like, yeah, because I like to help. Yeah, I done that, done this.
Yep.
But but I knew, you know, that I was the more talented in that regard. So, yeah. But then I one day I said to myself, you have to put yourself in a position to succeed. That's the only way that you will do it. So I put myself in a position to succeed, and we created El Dorado Realty. And we're working our ass off on EDR. So,
No
and
doubt
that
about
happened
that.
because pretty much you can call it luck, because then Sarah appears, shows up in my life with
All types
Chris,
of
and then
great connections
yeah,
occurred at that
yeah,
time.
all all of the sudden, you know, all at the same time.
It's honestly, people talk about like karma or destiny or those type of words are used a lot, but I believe in them, and I think things kind of do. Life has its way to make certain things come to life after one decision occurs or one like realization. So I'm all about it, and I love the motto, Hansel.
Thank you. You can use it.
Perfect. You don't have a trademark on that or a copyright? None of that?
No, no, it's for general use. Whoever can benefit from it.
God, I love to hear it, Hansel. I always ask the question about some events or three things to be particular that have occurred in your life that changed the course of your life, or
Oh my
they
god.
changed your perspective or changed the way you think. There are three total on here, but there's only one I'm concerned about, which is maybe not the one you think that I'm going to go with, but why is 30 plus one that changed your life?
Yeah, society, especially Puerto Rican society. I will talk about our culture here in Puerto Rico. We have that mentality that if you're a man and you're successful, you have to accomplish, you know, certain stuff by the age of 30. Okay. So when I hit 30 and I wasn't in the place society wanted me to be,
Right.
I became frustrated. You know, I became disappointed on myself. So I was, you know, thinking low of me.
Yeah.
Um,
And that's
only,
natural.
yeah, only because I wasn't, you know, fulfilling success. That sounds so cheesy, but that I
No, that
wasn't
not at
fulfilling
all.
society's expectations of me, you know. And
And
yeah,
that's like
and I think that
that's there's a lot of pressure for that in
yeah,
everywhere, but especially in Puerto Rico.
yeah, and you will hit 30 and you will realize, oh, you're not married, you don't have kids, you don't own your own place, you
I'm
don't have
on.
your porch,
I
you
got one of
know.
those checked off,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I will those other
yeah,
things. There's a lot of things on lists where it's like when you're younger, you think, okay, when I'm 30, yeah,
exactly.
I'm gonna have
That's the point.
blank, or I'm gonna be doing blank, or
Mhm.
things will be like going good when I'm 30,
And then
but like
and
it's not like
then
that always.
yeah, and then I hit 33, which I am now 33. This is the age of Jesus Christ. So
Indeed, it is a
I
great
joke a
year.
little bit. I joke a little bit. Sorry, I joke a little bit with this because I said that Jesus started preaching at 33, right? So everything happened within 1 year, right? Or no?
Um,
Am I correct
you
in
know,
this?
I'm not I don't
Yeah,
have
but
my
I think
Bible historian
yeah.
book on me right now, but I could call my guy who knows all the dates. I got a guy who I know who I went to college with who studied it.
I think everything happened at the same time. I think everything happened within 1 year. So by 33, Jesus performed the first miracle, where he turned the water into wine. Then he multiplied the fishes, and then he resurrected Lazarus, and then he cured the leper guy and all of that. So by 33, Jesus was performing miracles. So I'm 33, and I don't know shit, of life. I haven't learned shit. Now I'm realizing the ignorance in me, And Jesus was performing fucking miracles, and I don't know even to wake up, wake up 6 a.m. to do my shit, to do my work, and I'm what the fuck am I doing here? I don't even know my body.
It's a hard comparison to make, but if you're able to actually kind of think of it in that way,
get deep into the thought. Get deep into the thought. That's what I'm trying to provoke. Get deep into the thought.
It's a powerful thing. Like when you really dive deep into that type of stuff, and it's true.
Yeah.
You should always compare yourself to a person who's your age who inspires you. Yeah.
Exactly. So actually, that has helped me to to starting to appreciate the small things in life.
100%.
Because to be honest, I'm 33, and I just learned a few months ago that I don't know how to appreciate the small things, and that's huge.
From what I've seen, I think you do. There's a lot of small things you appreciate, but it is huge. It is huge. I'm understanding that more and
That's
more
my
each
miracle.
day. And it makes me think about a lot of things. It makes me think about that the things I'm doing right now, really reflecting that. And I think it's a great thing to think about.
What can you accomplish in life? That's all I think. What can you accomplish?
Deep down, that's
now
our
talking
purpose.
to you, that might be my first miracle.
Hey,
in all the sense.
I sure hope so.
Yeah. I publicly admitted that I don't appreciate the small things, and that I feel bad because of that. I know I have hurt people because of that. I know I have hurt myself because of that. Maybe I've been extremely harsh on myself.
As that's just a sign of that's a sign of character, and I feel like almost everyone out there, struggles with kind of being super embraceful of just everything to one degree or another in their life. But completely agree, when you get older, those things become more and more of a thing in your life that really kind of tugs at you, pulls at your heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Jhansel, well, talking about EDR on a separate note.
Okay.
The golden standard of Puerto Rican real estate.
That's what we do.
Bring in a lot of innovation to the market. Bring in a new mentality. What excites you most?
Is the potential I always say this because I think that this is what makes EDR different. EDR is a platform. It's a real estate company, but it's a platform. It's a platform where we can connect with clients at a level that we can maybe
that builds trust.
But besides of that is that it's a platform where we can also connect our own clients, and we can be those connectors. We don't need to sell a property. We only need to make the connection. And that's extremely maybe different to what's custom here in Puerto Rico. We connect everyone and we build on top of that. Besides the trust, we build opportunities for many other people, you know, many other businesses. So that's what EDR is all about, more than a real estate company. That's how I see it.
More than a real estate company, a family.
Yeah.
El Dorado
Yeah.
Realty, the golden standard of Puerto Rican real estate.
Standard. Yeah.
We got to
That's
make
what
a
we do.
commercial.
Yeah, about that. With your voice, please.
I'm in. I was thinking about that. My good friend who actually cuts my hair, he sent me this voiceover thing where it's like this guy with this, you know, crazy Italian big thick mustache, and it just is showing his mustache up, and then him talking on the microphone doing like, hello, welcome to McDonald's, how may I take your order, and like all types of shit like that. And like I wouldn't be opposed to maybe, you know, doing that as a side gig. So
Yeah.
if you want me to do a voiceover, I'll try and do it in any voice. I was, Jhansel, I never have told you this, but
Okay.
I was the drama club president in 7th and 8th grade.
What? So you're an actor?
I was. Like, I did it from when I was 5 years old to when I was 15.
What? You're Bobby Hill?
I don't know about that. I retired early, but I honestly, it's still, part of that still always lives on, you know?
So you can do like a character right now. Can you make my accent? Can you replicate my accent?
Jhansel, I got to be honest.
Yeah.
I can't do it right now. I need some.
Okay.
I can do accents. This is my thing. I can, but I need to practice them like a little bit, and then once I practice them a little bit, I can make it legit. I think
Really?
at least. I think I can do a good Texan accent because I'm around a lot of Texans. Can do a good Canadian, I feel like. Yep.
Have you been to Canada?
I have.
I love Canada. Yeah, I love Canada.
It's a one of a kind place.
Yeah, definitely.
And I've only been through Vancouver and Quebec. Two places that like I'll always remember because they were so beautiful and unique. But hell of a place for a vacation.
The first time I went skiing was in Canada.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Where in Canada? Whereabouts?
I don't remember. I've been thinking about it. I don't
Whereabouts were you giving her on the skis, as they'd say?
I've been to Canada, to Denver. In New Jersey. You know, there's a place to ski in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Super nice.
I've heard they've got like some insane ski resorts there.
Yeah, and to get to the city, you have to drive like an hour. So
that ain't bad at all.
We were bored. In Puerto Rico, an hour can take you to the East Coast.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So driving an hour or so to go to a bar, and we were looking for a like Latin bar where they play Bad Bunny or, you know, bachata or whatever. And we found this bar, and we ordered hookah, and we ordered some bottles. We're having fun.
One of those places
blah.
where you gotta get the hookah when you go to one of those places.
You have to get the hookah.
It's tradition.
So you know what? Yeah, you know what? So the bill came in.
Yikes.
$645. And Josué picked up the bill. Josué was like, cabrones, ¿qué carajo pasó? Cabrones, what the fuck happens? And we called the waitress, hey, what the fuck is this? Because the bottle said the bottle was
Y'all just got one bottle.
No, we got like 3 bottles, like 3 or 4 bottles.
Still insane, but I was about to say.
But
That's
The
200.
thing is that $100 the bottle, but it was the half bottle. Sorry.
Ah,
Yeah.
see,
So
that's how
we
they
ordered.
get you. I don't like that.
Yeah, and they got us. They got us 600 and something for that.
I got to be honest, Hansel. I can't go to those places because of that exact reason. Because I know that if I purchase one thing, that I'm most likely gonna get charged way more than I'm supposed to get charged, or
Yeah.
who knows? My card might just disappear. But yeah, that's that.
We had a blast. We had a blast.
Okay, that is important. I've only been to like a few clubs and like been on the dance floor, jiving, getting groovy, having a great time, like fully embracing the club type of places. And one of those places is one very special to me. It's called Java Club in Geneva, Switzerland.
Okay.
And I'm super lucky that I got to go to Switzerland because Switzerland is insane. It is like God's land because everywhere you drive is just like, that is so beautiful. Like like, where's the Dollar General? Like, where is some trash? Or where is like some dirty smelling air? You can't find it there because it's
Oh my
not.
God.
It's phenomenal. I love Switzerland. Couldn't live there because it's pricey.
Yeah.
But if I get there to make it a possibility, would love to. Anyways, Club Java. It was under one of the big hotels. I don't think it was like a Ritz-Carlton, but it was kind of like a ritzy place.
Okay.
Underground, but right by the lake. And the night I went there, everyone was wearing white, like full, like whiteout night. Like it was neon lights everywhere, black lights, people throwing like paint shit around and glow sticks and blow up flamingos and all this fun stuff, which I'm all about all that. I think having those things around make a party a good time. So
Yeah.
anyways, it ended up being a really good time. And that's all she wrote on that story.
On the story.
I highly recommend Club Java though. That's the point.
And you know what? Your brother's wedding.
Yep.
We danced a lot in that wedding, and we put some Bad Bunny. Remember that?
That was some of the most intense
Dancing.
like I had my adrenaline going because I was just so happy for Chris and Sarah, and it was just a fun night. So many good people who were just having a good time. That was my first destination
wedding.
Yeah, honestly, one of the few that I've been to too. And
my first one.
What a great time! What a great time!
Definitely.
Fair Oaks Farms is beautiful. Yeah. It's another place that's like God's gift earth, just like Puerto Rico is as well.
Yeah, you betcha.
Great ice cream too. Great everything.
The ice cream, man! Oh my God, the ice cream was so good. The main chocolate. Oh,
it's addicting. It's so good.
Yeah. You good?
I'm doing good, brother. I just took a sip of my beer that I got sitting here, and it's kind of warm, but it's pretty common here in Texas. Anything you set down for longer than a few minutes, especially like me, sometimes I don't turn on my AC. It's kind of weird, but it gets it hot real quick. I turn off the AC sometimes, Hansel, because it like wakes up my body when it's hotter.
Really?
Yeah, it's like kind of like a warm up.
Yeah. Puerto Rico's so hot all the time, so I'm sweaty right now.
All right. So we're both
Heat.
we're feeling the heat.
Yeah, yeah, I'm feeling the heat.
Hansel, have you ever seen Space Jam? I know it's very random.
Yeah, the Michael
The old
Jordan.
school movie with Michael. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I love it.
I heard they're coming out with a new one. Did you hear that?
Yeah, LeBron James will be the new star, but they will also include the other guys. I think KD will be there, or maybe Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
I think Chris
I
Paul.
love NBA. You're a big NBA guy, right?
I love the NBA, man. I
That's
love it.
that's your go-to, no doubt,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But right now, I'm obsessed with boxing. But NBA is life.
MMA too, or boxing too,
No, only
or
boxing.
both.
I like
Yeah.
boxing. I love watching the technique, the angles.
It's so impressive.
Yeah,
I love,
speed.
and one of the best places to do it is YouTube.
Yeah, all the time. Like
Endless
as soon
amounts
as we're
of videos.
as soon as we're done, I will watch a video.
You're gonna put in some bag work tonight.
Yeah, yeah. No, I did this morning 6 rounds of boxing.
So that's 5 minutes each, or 3 minutes, or what?
I'm doing 2 minutes and 30 seconds of rest.
Hey, that's
And,
6 more
and my
rounds than
heavy
me.
back broke. Yeah, and my heavy back broke. I
No
broke it
shit.
with a right hook.
I love to hear that. Hand of steel.
And yeah, la presión.
Boom.
And then
I love it. We got to
so-
make a commercial about La
Yeah.
Presión.
la presión. So I'm using how you call this a sofa pillow.
Okay.
I'm putting it on the wall and I'm hitting the wall.
Oh, so you're doing it Rocky,
The Rocky way.
Rocky
The
style.
The Rocky Balboa way. And that's the same way we do real estate. We're nice people.
Yep.
We work hard, but we defend our clients' interests. That's what we do. We're buyer's agents, and that's what we do. We focus on the client.
Jhansel is a man of the people, and EDR is the company of the people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I
We
love
make the
it.
experience as soft or as swift as possible.
Swift,
Sweet as possible.
smooth, and spectacular. Every time.
Spectacular. Every single time, man. We don't rest. We don't rest.
Jhansel, I just thought of an idea that I think we should do. So we have our weekly meetings where you and I always chat, and I think we should, each time we meet each week, bring a new word to the table that's insane. I'm gonna bring one from English or from Texan, and you tell me a Puerto, because I've already learned like 5 or 6 words tonight, but I really didn't bring shit to the table.
Yeah, you got that, man.
You're down with that? Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I used to make these things called Word of the Day,
Okay.
and some of them would be made up, but some of them would be real.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram story highlights. There's like 50 words.
Okay.
Some are made up.
I'll do it.
Some are real, but I might pull some of those out of the hat.
Okay. I'll do it. I'll go and watch and read them.
I love it, bro. Jhansel, I think it's time for good old Would You Rathers. It's a Hamm Planet Podcast tradition, and it's a damn good time. And it's one of my favorite parts of the show. So
Okay.
the only rule is you got to answer, and I'll answer myself because I ain't going to ask you anything, that I wouldn't be able to answer. I've been asking these on every podcast episode, and the thing is, it's been great seeing everyone's answers, because I would say it's like, so far I've agreed with each person about 85% of the time. which
Okay.
I don't know if that means need tougher questions or that me and the other people have been on the same wavelength. So here we go, Jhansel. You ready? We got number 1 on the list. Fire it up.
Yeah, always.
Roger that. Jhansel, would you rather be a creature of the night or have to hibernate every 3 months? What do you think?
Creature of the night.
Yep. I'm on the same page with that.
I'm a gargoyle, so yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I'm already kind of a creature of the night to a degree, but I am, human, so I'm up during the day. And we're back in action, and we're still rolling with the would you rathers. So, Jhansel, would you rather have super strength or super speed? That's a tough one.
Since I like the Flash, probably I'll have super speed. So
I'm with you on
maybe I
that.
can travel back in time or something. Yeah.
I'm 100% with you on that.
But,
I like to think I got good strength, but the Flash is he's insane.
And also the Flash is super powerful. I don't know if you're aware of that, but he's strong.
Oh yeah. Well, he can move at
He's
so
strong.
fast speeds too that helps his strength.
Mm-hmm.
He's a beast. He's a savage.
Yeah.
I love the Flash.
All
right, Jhansel. Question number 3 coming right up.
Uh-huh.
Would you rather dress in only neon yellow or only neon pink for the rest of your life?
Who the hell wrote those questions?
As I mentioned, brother, it's up to interpretation.
Wow.
I'm just gonna say that I'm going with yellow.
Oh, the pink looks good on me, and the yellow as well.
I feel like you can pull off pink, Jhansel. For me, it doesn't really work. I could just kind of look like a big pig.
Yeah, I can pull up yellow and pink both.
You got to pick one. Come on.
Yeah, I said yellow.
Oh, okay. Love it.
Yeah.
All right, Jhansel. Last one here, and we'll make sure it's a good one. All right. So I've got groups of these where I've got them grouped into like crazy, like random, deep. And here's one that is crazy, but at the same time, I'm interested to see what you guys say. Would you rather lose all your fingers or have one eye and have one eye 50% weaker on top of only having one eye? So you got shitty vision and only one eye.
Yeah, but I have my hands. And I can do shit with the hands. So
yeah,
I would keep the fingers.
I'd put on an eye patch, a pretty cool eye patch, and I'd rock that thing.
No, you told me you haven't seen Dragon Ball Z.
I've seen it, but I just wasn't. I'm not into it as much as I should be.
A science scanner over my eye socket. You call that eye hole? I don't know.
Your eye socket. Eye socket.
Socket. Socket. Yeah, the eye socket.
Yep. Yeah, I would look
this
like
is
a
the
pirate.
Last one. Yeah.
That's it. I love it. Well, Jhansel, I think we've had an epic podcast, and I always love talking with you. Always love picking your brain, and I appreciate you asking some questions to me. That's always a good feeling when I get a little bit of interview action back, so greatly appreciate that, bro.
And I appreciate you inviting me to your new baby. Let's hope for the best. Work hard.
I love it.
Work hard, and that's it.
Preach.
That's what it's all about.
I couldn't agree more, bro. This is episode number 7 of the Hamm Planet Podcast.
Oof.
It is
lucky.
It is lucky number 7, Jhansel. It is lucky number 7, bro.
Sassy, sexy. I like it.
It's a damn good number. 7's a damn good number, ladies and gentlemen. And as a good old friendly reminder, I ask you to kindly do us a favor and share this podcast with anyone who needs a little bit more good vibes in their life, needs a little bit of different perspective. And my hope is that at least, if not all of this podcast provided value, I definitely hope that at least one part of it provided some value to you, whether that is personal value or maybe we just made you chuckle a little bit.
Yeah.
But we had a great night. We hope you have a great night as well. And as always, keep spreading the good vibes because no one can overdose on the good vibes. Cheers, ladies and gents. Sweet dreams.
Adios. Bye-bye.